Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Twin Cities. We're in St. Paul, Minnesota, along with Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cybulski. Really starting to get to the meat of the preseason here where those bubble guys are probably feeling really uncomfortable right now.
I would say there's probably 6 or 7, James, on each team that really are feeling the pressure in a preseason game like this. They're trying to make the team or be among the very first call-ups.
Opening face-off just moments away. The Vipers start with possession as we are now underway. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Quick feed to Suter. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And play is finally halted here. Let's see what the call is. Holding is the call, something you probably would have got away with in, say, the 90s.
Oh, you would have got away with a lot more than that in the 90s. Right now, the standard's way tighter. I like it better now.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Critical time in the game here. The top-ranked power play in the league gets their first opportunity to break this tie.
Can't catch up to the pass. And he takes a shot. Glove save made by Howard. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Minnesota's got it, and they're on the attack. Denies them on the play.
Goalies are always trying to get better at this, making the save but getting the rebound into the corner.
From the right side, moves it up ahead. Taken by Perreault, and he regains control of the puck. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Right in front with the shot, and that goes wide. And that one's broken up. Great block there. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Now he takes it over the line. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he makes the save. He scores! That's a short-handed marker.
James, they took advantage of one little crease, and they were able to race up the ice, get themselves a short-handed marker here. Followed through to the net. He picks up this rebound, makes no mistake. Once the goalie leaves the puck in front of the net, the goalie's at your mercy, and he does not miss.
The Vipers were preaching good start before this one, and they've done that so far.
What a great start for them. They get aggressively after it in the first 5 minutes of this period, and they're rewarded with a goal.
With possession along the wall. Couldn't connect on that pass. Picked up along the boards by Kunin. Couldn't connect, although not exactly an ideal pass to begin with. Huge hit!
Oh, he got rattled hard. Not only that, he dropped the stick. Now he's got to collect himself and go.
He scores on the power play!
Taking advantage of the extra man. Move the puck well and get on the board. It's really good work offensively as they grind away till that opening shows up. And that's the one-timer from the low slot.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Pinned up along the boards. Pokes the puck away. Sends it over to Schmaltz. And makes the routine save.
Galchenyuk's been on fire lately. His point streak's starting to stretch out. This is when you feel like he'll score any game.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Looking to set up offensively. Takes a shot. Traps that puck tight into his chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Puck slid down the ice. Moves it over to Fiala. Quick pass to Galchenyuk. Puts the puck on net. That's blocked. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Handles the puck. And that carries off a stick. Loose puck battle along the boards. Newmarket's got it along the wall. And he comes up with it. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Minnesota's moving it into the offensive end. Steps into all of it in the open ice. Down the right side and into the zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
Bukestad trying to brace himself. He knows the hit's coming, but man, does he get leveled.
More than half the period left to play. We got a tie game. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Wild have taken possession along the wall. Minnesota's got it into the offensive zone. Newmarket's got the puck. Straight up the middle. Here they come. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Directs it on over to Brodin. And we've got a 2-on-1. Chance in front. And we'll play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
So close to this game being untied, but a really good chance hits the pipe and stays out.
Broken up at center. Newmarket's got a hold of it against the wall. Manages to hang on. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end. Up along the wing. Oh, did he eat that hit?
This is a good time to be retired.
Uses the force on that hit. Here he is in front, and they can't convert on the play. Tries to get the puck over to Johnson. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Vipers gain possession along the wall. Minnesota's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Sets up from Gretzky's office. Answered the call on that play.
Howard's had to be on his game. That's a great chance.
That pass goes a little sideways. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Nope. Newmarket's got a hold of it along the wall. He got all of that one. Newmarket's got the puck inside the defensive zone. He got all of that hit. Bartkowski's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Makes a move in front. Too much traffic in the lane. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tops up the puck. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Dumps it in. Newmarket's got the puck along the wall. Oh, great read. Now a quick pass to Suter. Rocks him. His reflexes on display tonight.
Everything. You can get new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more.
That's a dangerous scoring chance, but the goaltender makes a great save as he's able to snuff it out.
Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. Panino's won the draw deep in the defensive zone.
1 minute left.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. That opportunity's rejected. Here's a short pass to Fiala. Newmarket's got control of it now from their own end. Blistering shot! Oh, at the buzzer, a big save! And with the sound of the horn, that brings some finality to the opening period, and we've got a close one.
Are you looking for information on the stars of tomorrow today? Check out page 21 of the program or our website for profiles on farm team members on the verge of making it to the big league.
Both teams heading down the tunnels. We'll take a quick breath ourselves and be back for the second period. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. Oh, great read on the play. Looks to get the puck over, and he's going after him here.
Galchenyuk's ready to go. Apparently, the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him.
Moves it to Fiala. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line.
Hall's on the receiving end of this huge hit. Sometimes you've got nowhere to go.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Takes possession off the draw. Puck scooped up by Fiala. Hammers it on net. Denies him. He got all of it. Takes the feed at the point. Puck picked up by Fiala. Right in front. Big time stop.
This is a quality chance that the goaltender turns aside right from the slot.
Oh, he rocked him.
That became the end of the road there. The power forward really used his weight and laid out a good hit.
Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Slides it across to Bear. Newmarket's got the puck against the half wall. Came up with the save on that play. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Vipers have it against the wall. And that one's picked off. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Vipers gain possession in their own end. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Puts it into the back of the net for the goal.
Yeah, breaks this tie, James. You know when these teams get locked up tight, sometimes it stays that way a long time. I know this is a sharp angle here down by the boards, but he got that puck on and off his stick in an instant.
Newmarket's defense translates into some offense, and they got the lead.
Well, when the game's tied, you can't start taking a bunch of unnecessary chances. They've got the lead now, and we'll see if they can extend it before the break.
Can't connect. The Wild have possession along the boards. Puck sent over to Eriksson Ek. Drills them. That's a solid check on the play. Newmarket's got the puck along the boards. There's the physical side. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Oh, he'll feel that one. Newmarket's looking to break out of their own end. Minnesota's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Aaron pass and the play's broken up. And that pass goes awry. Across the line from center. Stopped by the goaltender. Centered out in front. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Takes the pass from the left wing. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And they fail to go tape to tape. Shuts them down. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Feeds it on over to Chernak. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a chance right in front. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he easily stops that one. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Whoa. He scores! On the one-timer, too sweet.
Really good maneuverability in a tight spot down by the net. He gets the pass and he one-times that in from the low slot.
Newmarket's now made their way back to center ice for the faceoff. I see a lot of movement, a lot of talking on the bench right now. What's the message, Ray?
Coaches are going up and down the bench, telling the players to stay on it, don't back up.
Minnesota's on the attack. Puts it towards the net. Big time stop there.
Howard's had a solid night here. His save percentage is really good while they've built a comfortable lead.
And that caroms right off the mask.
Well, whatever you got to do, I guess, man.
Here comes the pushback. There's the whistle stopping the play, and we get a better sense of what happened down there.
He took a pretty solid jolt there, James. We're going to have to check in on him in a second.
Here in the back half of this period, Newmarket's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Galchenyuk's won the draw here in the open ice. Picked up along the wall by Suter. Levels him with the hit. Moves it quickly over to Suter. Minnesota's got the puck against the boards. Turns it away. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. And now he moves it quickly to Hall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Vipers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Coyle's hauled down. Penalty on the way.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shot.
Well, a challenge being laid here.
Bukestad's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go and fill the dance card somewhere else.
Newmarket's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Here's their first power play of the night, James, and they can be patient on it. They want to get the good shot, not just start firing puck after puck at the net.
The Wild have possession shorthanded. Good hit. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Stones him with the blocker. Moved out in front. Nice defensive robbery on that. Through center along the wing. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Rocks him on the play. Quick feed to Johnson. Gets in front of it. Slides the puck over to Bonino. On the attack along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Perreault. And he denied that opportunity. Denies him again. Puck grabbed by Hall. The Vipers play it near the point. And the defenders come up with the puck. It's a 2-on-1. Slides it across. He gets a piece of it with a stick.
I wanted another look at this one. I'm sure you guys were all impressed as I was. What a save by the goalie.
Here in the late goings of the period, Newmarket's got a 3-1 lead. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
1 minute left.
Second frame almost. He scores!
Pretty bold play to get out and score a shorthanded goal. You really pushed the other team backwards with this marker. When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
The Wild have counterpunched late here in the second.
Now they've got a chance. Down 2, it seems like a really, really big hill to climb. Not now. They can do this.
And he slides it quickly to Sanford. From the point, they take control of it. Stop that one.
Away from harm's way. That's a good save.
And that's blocked. The Wild have the puck while undermanned. They clear the zone. That pass doesn't go. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And a successful clearing attempt. Quick pass to Sanford. Sends a pass over and makes the save. Taken along the wall by Spezza with the steal. And the puck leaves the zone. Newmarket's got it in their own end with time against them. Lays the body. Gets it over to Sanford. Smart defensive play there. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone.
We're going to back this up again and get another look at this stop the goalie makes. He makes a solid save on a really dangerous chance.
The centermen glide into position. The Vipers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Newmarket's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
Well, that doesn't go according to plan. The power play's done, and they've given up a shorty. Those are always deflating.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. That'll do it for period number 2. Boy, if you like offense, this is a game made for you.
Don't miss the chance to see the greatest talents in the world when they visit our city. See the official arena website for details on upcoming concerts.
Big third period still to come. We'll get ready for it. Hope you'll join us.
Minnesota's going to have to make an adjustment here. Their injured player will not be back tonight.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Takes the feed. The Wild have it in their own zone. Minnesota's across the blue line. Here's a short pass to Hall. With the stop. Grabbed along the boards by Hall. No room for that one to get through. Minnesota's in transition. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way.
You react, you go to get the puck, and you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you go.
2 minutes off to the box. Another chance here on the man advantage.
The power play coach had a quick meeting with the guys before they went out to start this power play. They know the importance, down by 1.
Newmarket's got it in their own zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Moves the puck. To the low slot. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Quick shot, and that's another power play marker.
The power play coach is going to be pumped here. They had done some extra work on the power play over the last 10 days or so, really paying off tonight. He's in the bumper position in the middle of the slot. They move the puck around and find him in the middle, and he makes no mistake.
Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. Minnesota's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Fails to find the open man. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
What a great pass that is.
Scores! He buries it!
Well, the game is level to this point. You get a chance, you finish it off. Now you can play from in front.
Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 49 seconds.
The good thing he one-times this puck. The goalie almost gets there, but the pass is on his tape in the low slot, and he beats him clean.
The Vipers will try to protect this one-goal lead here now in the third.
The more you do it, the more comfortable you get at it, but they've got this lead, and you want to control the pace going home.
Strong defensive effort. And there's the save. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Nothing doing on that. There's the whistle, and a face-off back down the other end looms.
Whole bunch of these happen in a game. Not often do they really matter, it seems. But, man, you lose a draw when you're tired, you're on the chase.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, Newmarket's got a one-goal lead. Coyle's won the face-off.
Important draw to win so you're not chasing around in your zone.
Here's a howitzer at the net. Oh, what a stop. Slides the puck to Fiala. Moves it to Galchenyuk. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Unable to reach that one.
Even though that puck is delivered with great velocity, that looked like a pretty easy stop for the goalie to make.
Newmarket's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. He scores! They tie it up!
They've been working hard to get this game back to... that goal will do it. The offensive team is going to control this faceoff. The goalie needs to make the save, though. He's got tired players on the ice after the icing. He can't bail anybody out.
Minnesota's been pushing and pushing, and they've finally drawn even.
The talk from the bench was don't get frustrated, stay with the game, and now you set up a sprint to the finish in a tie game.
Blocked in traffic. Minnesota's looking to break out. Gains the zone on the left wing. And not much on that one. And now he moves it to Shaw. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Comes up with the stop. Still lots of time left in the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And now it's grabbed by Edmondson. He was locked in there. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Spets has won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Moves it to the offensive zone. Booming shot, and that one's blocked. Centering pass, and that one's broken up. Solid body contact. And that's wide of the net.
He's really looking for one off the post and in there. That one doesn't. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Gains the zone through the middle. There's the whistle, and a penalty is coming up on this one.
So often in a shifty little play that you're trying to get to the puck, you get your stick in the wrong spot, he steps on your stick, and there's nothing you can do.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
Once you get a power play goal early in a game, you start to feel pretty good about yourself. Now you get another opportunity, you feel like you're going to score for sure.
Newmarket's got him along the wall. And he rings the post.
These two teams haven't spread out at all today. A tie game is almost broken as that shot hits the post.
Here's a chance. Denies him in front.
He's sharp on this one. Out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. We got a tie game. Perreault's won it off the faceoff. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Johnson's got it through the neutral zone. Cutting to the front of the net. Turned that one aside. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Made the stop on that play. And they can't connect. Moves it around along the half wall. Right in the slot. Gives them nothing in front.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Centering pass. Off the tip. No, sir.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Look out, a 2-on-1. Made that stop.
Howard's able to look up at the big board during this replay and see that he made an excellent glove stop.
Perreault's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Turn that chance aside. Moves it quickly over to Galchenyuk. Receives the pass. Scores the go-ahead goal.
This game has been tight. Now somebody's got a leg up.